Hello and welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. How are you all doing today? How's it going, Carcinogen? How are you doing, Strong? How's it going, Rude? Hello, hello. We're gonna jump right back on in. We're gonna jump right on to Pinnacle Robotics. Quick and easy. Although this is gonna be tough because I can't remember this. The last guy in the position of the Vec we're fighting. I don't remember what they do. We're gonna find out as we go. Again, we could just go ahead and do the final mission, but I do also want to go ahead and get better at fighting Vec. So it's practice, 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 yeah? And besides, our grid defense at 33%, it's nuts. Such high grid defense. Let's go do a little bit more. See what we can do. Rude, you just ordered some pizza? Gonna get company enjoy Zelda stream? Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. Dangerous question though, Rude. What kind of pizza? Always the dangerous question when asked. What kind of pizza? Alright. On behalf of Pinnacle, I welcome you. The climate of our island isn't ideal for humans. The low temperatures are vital for machine life to thrive. So essentially just all of the human workers are freezing here. But don't worry, we'll bring the heat, right? So we've got... Ooh, we can get a good old core. If we get one more core... Now we need 2 cores if we want to increase range. I really do want to go and get the flamethrower range next, I think. Now that we've got teleporter range at 2, which is pretty huge. I want to get that. Backburn might be smart to get to, just so we can start having more fire on the map. Anyway, 4 cores are always good. And it looks like that's the only one that gives us a core. And again, 1 core is worth 3 stars. And this is a core plus 2 stars, so it's pretty good. We do unfortunately have to do central processor. We have to. We've got no other choices, because you have to do 4 of these zones. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 of these for 4. So we might be skipping Sub-Zero range, because the bonuses here are the same as the bonuses here. So we'll do a hard one and then an easy one. I guess that's what we're going to be doing. Canadian bacon stuffed crust and both kinds of olives. Is there a name for that kind of pizza, or is that just like a custom set pizza you request? So it's a Canadian bacon and olive pizza with stuffed crust. Pretty good. It sounds very salty. It sounds very salty. Custo? Ah, nice. Good old custom pizza. And you can get exactly what you want. Alright, we have to defend the robots and we have to protect the defense lab. Defending the robots is going to be tough. Oh, jeez, especially when they start off in the middle of the Vec. Goodness. The lab, on the other hand, is on the top of the map, so that's going to be easy peasy for us to defend. No problem there. Alright. Our sentient mine... these are going to be dropping the freezing mines. Our sentient mine layers have lost I.O. and are attempting to run old routines. Protect the blind, helpless creatures! I imagine they're immune to fire, too, so that should work out fine. This just gives them armor, so we just have to do more damage. But fire goes through armor, so it should be fine. We'll go ahead and we'll just create set us up like this, so we got a nice little buffer here. This one building here is going to be tough for us to defend, though. Okay, we got 2 little... Oh, nice, done. 1. Okay. Oh, you're going to free your buddy. Wild. Okay. Alright. Wow. Okay, so it's... not just range, it's also diagonal. Crazy. Yeah, so we could shield up a whole bunch of them. Now, it does also affect Vec. Okay, we're going to have to keep that in mind, because right now if we use this, we're going to be putting shields on these 2, which we do not want to do. We can easily swap with this guy here, so that then he just attacks empty space, as opposed to attacking us. That's a good thing we can do. Oh, we could do some fire, true. We could do 2 fires to clear this guy. Maybe we let him bash this guy. Yeah, C4 is a robot. We're keeping him alive. What we can do is we can teleport switch with the Alpha Hornet. We can double fire the Shell Scion, and we can then move over here and blast this guy into this position. So when he hits the ice actually does 1 damage to this guy, and he takes damage from the guy crawling up from underneath. So he'll take 2 damage. Because that gets through the armor, but the armor will be gone anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I think that's our best move to start with, because if we can get this Scion out of here, we can get more damage done overall. Wait, with this range... Oh! Oh, it's +2 range. I thought it was plus like 1 more total range. No. It's +2. We can actually teleport. We can teleport 4 squares. I thought they would let us teleport 3. I'm like looking at this. I'm like, that's weird. Why is this lit up down here? It's kind of bizarre. It's crazy. Move anywhere. Yeah, move anyone anywhere. Essentially, yeah, it's a good motto. I'm thinking. Because the other thing we could do is we could move here. Move from here to here. Swap these 2. Move you back 1 and attack. Then that way we keep you on the enemy side. We kind of buffer it. And we can take out, or at least do a lot of damage to this guy. We're gonna do this. Because if we do this, we do fire and push damage, and then second turn we do more fire damage. It's 2 fire damage, so we'll still take out the Scion regardless. Not attacking yet, because he was frozen, so he lost his ability to attack. And he'll take a burn damage before he does anything, so he's not going to get any damage on us. So that's why we didn't need to move. Oh my goodness. We need to really start thinking with moving people. This swap mech is now insane. This swap mech's nuts. Fire damage. Bash damage. So just like that, we've got 3 Vec down, only 3 Vec up because we blocked that one. Right, Ice Boys are going to be dropping mines where they have been standing. You're in a really awkward spot. We can just move out of the way of this one. So we could move Swap Mech here, and then swap him with you. Yeah, he's still going to push him, even though he icicles. He'll destroy the mech, the little robot, and then icicle. But we can swap with you to force you over here to just hit the mountain and block the spot. We can also move you here to do push damage and set him on fire and push him over here so he hits this and doesn't do any other damage. And then we back up and just set him alight, put him on fire. Think that would work. Just make sure that when we do this, we light him on fire before we switch his position. Now he's on fire. Now we swap him, so he's on fire over here, so he takes some extra damage. I guess we'll just move Henry back 1. set him alight. There we go. Nope, nope, and nope. We block this. 2 popping up. Alright, what does this worm... What does this guy do? The centipede guy do? What does he do? Nice, iced. We can just dodge this guy. He's going to burn to death, so don't have to worry about him. We have to do something about him. We're going to have to do something about him, too. Let's figure that one out. What does this guy do? Centipede. What does he do? Corrosive vomit. Ah, acid damage. Okay. Which is a volatile mass of goo. Alright. But yeah, so for him, he just dies. We can completely ignore him. He's completely frozen. We only have to worry about these 3 back here. If we move Silica up to this burning spot here... if we move Silica over to block this spot here and put fire on him, we can fire him into the mountain to destroy the mountain, or we can just set the mountain on fire and he'll just burn at the top of the turn. So it'll save the mountain as a barrier, reducing the amount of people that can attack this civilian building. So we'll just set him alight. We can swap you somewhere, or we can just get out of the way and he'll just attack those. No big deal. So we can actually just block enemies that are trying to get up. Don't mountains have goodies inside them sometimes? Not that I know of. I've never seen any. Is that a thing? What direction is you? Actually, you're attacking here. I'm thinking we just push this guy up into the fire and block. Otherwise, we could go here and teleport this guy over, who will then do 3 damage to the centipede. But we don't really need him to do that, because in this way we'll only have 2 Vec we have to deal with if we go ahead and we body block. So I'd rather body block, because then we've got less baddies we have to fight, right? You can find the Balrog inside. Oh my goodness, terrifying. Blast you, and we burn the mountain, but not you, so the mountain stays alive. You just repair everyone, even though you don't actually need to repair everyone. Alright, good. Done. Burn. 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 Takes his attack off. Okay, so it does clear the mines. I was curious about that. Blocked and blocked. Okay. Ice mine placed. Ice mine placed. Okay. We can completely ignore him. Well, not quite. This guy's in the way. We just have to get through this turn. Problem is, we need to get Quan some kills. Problem is, Quan doesn't really get XP for kills this way. This doesn't actually do damage. He just sets things on fire and pushes them around. But can you eat the Balrog? I mean, that's a good question. Is he already, like, properly cooked because he's on fire all the time? How does that work? What we can do is we can come here and push you out of the way. What's the attack order? Come here, teleport our buddy, and then Silica can double fire. There you go. Done. Got him. Nice. Eating a fire elemental sounds like a bad time. Can't imagine a Balrog would be better. Yeah, true. Probably wouldn't be. We got a promotion though. What was this promotion? Oh my goodness, more grid defense. 36% grid defense. Jeez. Oh my goodness. So the Vec destroyed. We can safely attempt repairs on our machines. Thank you. You're welcome. Grid defense. I would have preferred something other than grid defense, but that's fine. Like power or something would have been nicer, but we'll take it. Alright, we'll do for sensor processor because that's the one we have to do next if we want to finish this level. So, this one we're on to. Should be really easy because things already have shields and things are already frozen. Should be simple. When I lost control of my environmental processes, hundreds of Vec and machines alike are frozen solid. As the island comes back online, these fresh dangers being freed. Oh, this is the first time we're playing with energy shields. True, yeah. There you go. This shield will block damage and any negative effect like fire, freezing, acid. Only direct damage will remove the shield. Nice. I guess we'll just go ahead and we'll go here, here, and here. Confirm our start there. Alright, perfect. So in this position, we can just shield up. Shield up. Alright. Let's just shield up the thing that we're supposed to defend. This guy here. As well as all of our guys can now absorb 1 full damage. Oh, we had the core. We should have used the core. You're absolutely right, Sarah. Should have used the core. Ah, it would have been the thing to do. Could have used it for a speed boost? Question mark? Had to have been something we could have used it on. But yeah, we should have used that core we just got. I'll have to remember to use that after. Swapping pilots to gain... yeah, we can swap the pilots. The problem is they have their innate abilities, their specials. I don't really want to swap them. Because this is what's letting Henry here move through enemy units. So ideally we don't swap them, but... yeah, we could. So this guy here is actually a problem. And maybe doing what I just did was a mistake, because maybe we needed to actually go over here and swap. Fire from G6. We can. The problem is he's going to be taking out 4 grid right now. So maybe I was a little too eager with using the energy, which is fine. We can always redo the turn. We can always come here to E2. Set him on fire with you. No. Teleport swapping him would be the right call. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we could move from here. Teleport swap with him, and his shot would land down here. And it would remove this one shield, but that's fine. Also, if Bug gets a shield, he's invincible against the team. Yeah. Can't do direct damage without fire, other than teleporting into Abyss. Yeah, which is why I wanted to be careful about putting the shield on there. Could have been bad. You can push him to G3 by shooting G1. I can push him into it. But moving him up isn't going to do anything because he shoots in a straight line and then whatever it hits, it splashes on either side. So it's not a... he's not going to shoot past. It doesn't have a lob animation. It's got a straight shot animation. Yeah, if we had the lob animation, yes. Alright. I made a mistake with the very first move. We're going to restart that. We're going to use our one and only reset at the very beginning of the run here. Because the only person who can get over here and do anything is this one. What we can do is we can teleport here. Quantum Entanglement. Teleport a unit 4 tiles. Achievement unlocked. Nice. But now he'll shoot all the way down here. It will knock the shield off, but the shield will block this first hit. So we can do that. We don't have to worry about it. Meanwhile, we're going to take this guy out. So what we can do here is we can actually move up enough. We can set fire, and we can do fire. So he's going to die at the start of the turn because of the fire. Damn. That sound alert not go off, Sky Kittens? Oh my goodness, I don't think it did. Hello, Sky Kittens, how are you doing today? It's annoying. Burn. Done. Honk. Shield's gone. Okay, it's not good. Not good. I mean, at least this blocks. And this one's landing here, which is going to unlock new enemies, which is not what we want to deal with. But we can solve that problem by putting him in water. Is that problem solved? It's great. The Minnesota Wild won over the game. Yeah, no, we got a whole bunch of the wild weather over here. Okay. What we can do is we can move Silica here. We can flamethrower here, and it's more of the push than it is the burn that takes care of this jump. Then we can go ahead and push him away so he doesn't do damage. We can do that. Pretty brutal not knowing what's going to be made free next. Oh yeah, this is the lightning. It's not lightning. The Laser Boy. Laser Boy's dangerous. Laser Boy's a 1 damage to destroy kind of guy. We can push him over. Push you over. We'll just do this again. There you go. Beck ejected from landmass. And we'll just hit here and push you over. And we'll just have Silica go push you back. Okay. Just doing a little bit of shove damage. Okay, so that one's dead now. Anyone who ends up in this line here, we're just gonna put in the water. Essentially, we're playing with a rook. So this one burns to death. You don't have to worry about him. This one we can just, you know, put him in the water. You can fire through the shield, right? Yeah, we can fire through the shield. Yeah, because it's the shield is immune. The only thing that hurts the shield is direct damage, which none of our bots do direct damage until they're on fire. So if we shoot a second time, then yes. I'm assuming it does. Oh, we can come over here. Push. Sure, why not push? Man, he's already dead by fire anyway, so it's fine. Now, does the mech take fire? It does! Alright, completely cleared map. Done. Scorched Earth. Achievement unlocked. End a battle with 12 tiles on... Wait, seriously? Is it seriously the first time we've actually ended a battle with... Well, I could have sworn we've ended battles with more fire on the ground than that. That's weird. Maybe they've gotten, like, removed. Like the smoke one... Like when we were fighting with smoke, or maybe acid took over. Maybe we had things like take over the fire, but I could have sworn we'd had that much before. Crazy. Additional victories of this kind will increase our chance of survival considerably. Yes, it will. Alright, now actually back from easy, because again, remember, the difficulty of the mission has to do with the number of icons underneath the name. So this is an easy, these are medium, now on was hard. Let's see what we can do now. Ah, core, thank you. Completely forgot again. Goodness, this guy. This guy over here. Okay, so we already have used... Alright. If we use the core here, we need to remove 2 power from something. which would have to be these two. I don't know if I'm willing to do that. I think maybe we do hold on to this core. So if we can get the flamethrower one more range, it'd be really nuts. There's a few times we could have used it. The other option is we can increase the number of uses of the shield array, but we've never actually used it successfully once yet, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Backburn would be nice, but I still think this is more beneficial for us. And then after this one, any additionals would go to the backburn. Can we end with enough? No, I don't think we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna be 1 star short of buying 2 cores. That's what we need to do. I mean, if we buy 1 more core, we'll just, you know, we can drop the move. Go right instead of up. Yeah, I think we need to do this one. I think you're right. Hey, how's it going, Ellie? How are you doing today? Yeah, we'll do the lifeless basin. All right, we'll hold on to this core for the moment. Oh, it even says core is available. Oh no, it's only when I hovered over it? No, it pops up trying to be like, hey, Dingus, did you want to use your cores before the battle? What? I don't know. You feeling better? A little bit better. A little bit better. Although, while I am feeling like physically better as I'm healing and getting over the sickness, I did a lot of talking today. So we'll see how we go with the stream. But in general, feeling better. It's good. But thank you, Ellie. I appreciate it. Thank you. These factories are manufacturing hostile machines, but there are hundreds of innocent lives within. Please defend them while we try to shut them down safely. So it's just these things here. Ooh, okay, we got into the Scion Boy, and man, these centipedes are brutal. All right, we're gonna create a little wall here. So if they want to get around behind us, they're gonna have to go literally all the way around. Let's see if we can do something with this. Still waiting for War Tales? We'll probably be playing War Tales in like 2 weeks. 1-2 weeks. I think we'll be back on doing War Tales. Yeah, how did I see that one coming? Oh, that's right, these are hostile. Oobly. Right, if we move out of the way, that's going to go and hit this guy, which we do have a 37% chance of success on, of not taking damage. It's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. The other option is we can move over here and bash him here and push him over. Or we can just teleport him into the drink. Yeah, teleport E2 to E4. Yeah, that's exactly right, Straw. Yeah. I think we just teleport him straight into the drink. We don't have to worry about it. This guy's gonna get sorted, though. He's a problem. Does C4 die in water? No. C4 doesn't. C4 over here is flying. Flying units can move over any terrain tile. Yeah, so if we move here and teleport you in... Can't get it. You're the one person who can't walk through enemies. Yeah, we can't quite reach there. It's the problem is just movement speed. Silica is a big stompy mech. We can't quite get there. What we could do is, if we moved this one here, we could shoot here and push it out of the way, and then we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and attack this direction, pushing him over. He would then be hitting this. So that'll work. This also secures us the pot. We're not solving this problem yet. But again, the carapace doesn't stop the fire. But the carapace is still a problem because it reduces just basic damage by 1. But the fire damage pushes through it, so that's good. But now we're going to be dealing with 5 mechs and an angry robot. This is where it's going to become problematic. We really need them to attack us. More than buildings. Don't attack buildings. Don't attack buildings! Attack me! Okay. Let's see here. We've got 3 that are attacking buildings. So if we focus on the 3 that are attacking buildings, let's see what we can get done. Silica's completely trapped and cannot move. Can't go through enemies. Only 2 damage coming through, so we can... It's fine. It's not a big deal. Silica can hit these guys, but because of that carapace, it's only going to do 1 damage. It's not good enough. Not good enough. We need to get this guy down now. Silica's the only one that can really do the damage. This guy's a problem, this guy's a problem. Either of them we can put into the drink from here, though. Actually, we can bring you here. Yeah, we're just gonna be stalling. This works. Because we get push damage on, like, everyone. Right? We get push damage on essentially everyone here. And we push that one into the drink. Ooh, not that yet. We move here and we put the robot in the water. Get in the water. Machine's been put down. And then you're just gonna, Silica, you're just gonna have to eat some damage as you go ahead and push. Push them away. We only do 1 damage because of the carapace, but this one's going to disappear because of the fire. This one's going to take 1 damage, so it'll have... this is its only real turn. Next turn, it'll die before it can do anything. This one's the only one we have to worry about now. Well, and this one when it turns online, but we're good to go. No more RimWorld. We'll be back to RimWorld next week. RimWorld is a game that... Oh, that's right, we can fire twice. We could have... It's fine. They're both burning anyway. No big deal. Yeah, I didn't think about that. We could. That's right. We can attack. We can attack one more time. Yeah, we'll just light him up. This will be his last turn. Nice. So next turn, these 2 will burn at the start of the next turn. This is the start of this turn. All right. But yeah, just while I'm healing and getting my voice back, because let's be honest, Sky Kittens. RimWorld streams are never short streams. I can't trust... Oh my goodness, look at that. I can't trust myself to ensure we have short streams to let myself recover when it comes to playing RimWorld. More hostile mechs. Vex. 2 new enemies popping up at the end of the turn. So you burn and you die at the start of the turn, so you don't have to worry about you, although it would have been nice if you could have shot this guy first, but I guess not. This guy, same thing. You're the problem. And unfortunately for you, you're actually kind of tough to deal with. We're gonna have to teleport you. There's no place we can teleport him that's gonna be useful, huh? Push F7 into E7. Here. And then teleport into the water. Oh, we could do that. Yeah, that'd be you shooting here to push him over, and then we teleport him in. And then, Silica goes stands on this. Make it so we only have 1 other Vec we have to deal with. I guess we're just gonna let the Scion survive. The Shell Scion. I was trying to think of a way that we could get this guy to shoot this guy. Which we could definitely do, because if we came here, right? And we swap you and you, then he would shoot this guy. And then we just move... no, actually I like this one better. I like this move better. Because now he's going to shoot here, and we can just move Silica Like so. Silica and Henry. Henry can heal. And Silica can heal. We end the turn. Burn. Burn. Crushed. Block, block. Online. Now I just have these 2 robots and we're done. Silica has to really move to try and get some stuff done here. But I think in... Ooh. This one's just a laser boy, so he's an easy guy. So we can just get over here. That laser boy shoot into the distance. Ooh, that's not gonna work. I was gonna try and put him in the drink, but that's an ice tile, not a... Alright, we can just back up to... No, wait. Back him up 1 tile, otherwise he'd hit this. There you go. Now they miss. Can we burn the... Okay, we can burn the ice. So we could have done that. We could have just torched it. That's fine. We ended the turn here, but that would have been the way to go to put him in the water. Shutting them down. Oh my goodness, flawless victory yet again. I've broken through their firewall and safely disengaged the factories from the power grid. No longer pose a threat. Nice, we got a pod. Okay, come on, give us a core. Oh, what is this? Repair drop. Any class. Heal all player units, including disabled... Plus 10 health. Holy jeez. Including disabled mechs. So that means even if a pilot dies. That's wild. We'll probably be selling that, to be honest. I don't think we're going to keep it. It is so hard to drop a move. Because, you know, it's so hard to go ahead and drop this 1 movement speed, because that movement speed's been so problematic for us with the Silica already. At 3 movement, it's already been an issue. Yeah, these flame bots have been working really, really well. And I think it's because all 3 of them have good push mechanics. The teleporter gives us some really precise jostling around of enemies. The Vulcan artillery does no actual damage at all, which means that we can use it strictly just for damage mitigation and pushing people around while setting up. This one's just black. Silica's double shot ability is literally, I think, broken. I think this is ridiculous. Only 2 power for this ability. That's nuts. I honestly think this is like not properly balanced. I think having the ability to shoot twice is crazy. Maybe it should be 3. It might need to be like 3 grid, 3 reactor. Especially since Silica actually gives us 1 mech reactor too. So technically this is only 1. Only requires us to have 1 core. It's just, it seems overpowered. Not by too much, but just a little bit. It's just too good for me to never have that be my priority, you know? All right, so we can choose. We can do the Silicate Plains or the Frozen Plains. Frozen Plains, all life has value, but I will make an exception for the Vec. They must all be wiped out. Kill set enemies and defend the batteries, or threat detected. Frozen machines, threat very high. I recommend you avoid them. End the battle with less than 4 mech damage, which is entirely doable, unless you want to block stuff. I think this is going to be easier for us to try and get that 1 subjective point. I mean, we have enough to get what we need now. We'll get the flamethrower range at the end of this island regardless. We have the 3 that we need and the 2 spare, so we're good. I mean, we can flamethrower all of the ice here, and that gives us the ability to essentially teleport the entire left half path of the not islands of the battle zone into the drink. We might actually be able to kill 7. Let's go with this one. Yeah, because if we can just, like, clear this water over here, we'll be in pretty good shape. Let's go there, it's fine. Alright. Bad luck. Incoming, oh my goodness, another pod. We need that pod. Okay. Good. Unfortunate, but good. Unfortunately, these guys are all alphas. Oh, you only moved here. Interesting. He's not even attacking. He's just chilling. Yeah, this guy does 3 damage, which is really unfortunate. It's a lot of damage. These guys are all alphas. We can do is we could move Silica here, and then Flamethrower A2. Oh, we can't fly to A2, so never mind. I was gonna say then we can fly to A2 and teleport, but we can't actually do that. It's too far. Very doable with shield. Oh, that's right. We could just shield right now because we're all within zone range here. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. We could shield right now. Push him away from E3. Feel strong? Yeah, we can. We just blast here. This pushes this one back. This pushes this one back. It'd be nice if we could get one of them to block, but I guess technically we're supposed to murder them all. I don't know what this guy's doing. We can... Oh, we can't quite teleport that far. Can't quite get him. If we shield first, we can always move up and block. Take the damage from the run-through. So if we shield first, Silica could actually move up to block this guy coming in here. We can either light this guy on fire, or we can light this guy on fire. Actually... Oh, we can't push and light on fire. Bummer. I was hoping we could do both. Chuck him into the drink. Yes, we could do that. We can teleport this one in, though. It's important to clear Vec. We need to clear Vec for 2 things. Have Silica move more back, and the bug will block it. Move back more. This bug comes up last in the turn order. And what we could do is we could put Abe here. Actually, we can actually put Silica here, so we could set up the shield. We can bring Silica here. We can push this guy onto here, right? So he's just gonna, he does 3 damage, so he's just gonna bash this guy. This guy's still gonna be able to stand up, right? And then we'll get this shot here, pushing these guys back. That way we don't have to have our self-body block. Otherwise, the option is we could bring Abe here, switch these 2, move Silica up 1 to here, Flamethrower both. They'll still take this guy out, but at least this guy will be on fire. I think I'd rather get the shield up. Yeah, so let's go ahead and let's shield up. Oh, because the mountain got a shield. Okay. It's a thing. We'll move Silica here. Blast you in the way. He's now in the way. Oh, turn orders are important. Man, I keep doing this. Turn order is important. Order operations. Wait! We could instead bring Abe to here and teleport with this guy. He does 3 damage, so he'll take this guy out. And he'll get hit by this Alpha Beetle doing 3 damage to him. No, that's actually way better. Okay, hold on. We're gonna use our one and only reset on the very beginning of the turn, at the very beginning of the battle again. Good gracious. Reset used. Can only use the once per battle. Bummer. If we push him, he'll be here. But that should be fine because your range is all the way over, so it's no big deal there. We can blast here when you're sitting there to get more base damage. We don't need to. It's not important to do. That just gets damage on us. You can also cause knockback damage to the other guy. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, we could also then just move. We can just have Silica fire here to push him to do damage. Yeah, we could do that. All right, so first things first, push them back. Actually, we don't even need to, because this is just lobbing into an empty space. So we can actually just pick a different place to stand. And where better to stand than here? Hold on a second. This just got wild. There was a significantly better play this entire time, and I didn't even notice. Ah, turn order. I'm such a dingus. Okay. Supposed to do this one first. I did it again. Because if I set him on fire first, I move Silica up here. Then we did fire. It would do 2 damage. Doesn't really matter because we're just going to do push damage anyway with this, so it's fine. It's fine. Not that big of a deal. So mistakes were made on that. It's okay, whatever. Actually, we can push damage. Oh, we can push damage with pack 2. Hold on a second. So I whiffed that. I was gonna try and have him block. We can't undo anything. I've locked us in. I locked us into both his move and that teleport. That was on me. My bad. It's fine. It's just not as good as it could have been, but it's still good. The Silica now can do a double fire. Oh, we can't. Because if we do, then he'll die from burning at the start of the turn order. So we can't double fire. We can't double fire. Oh, even fire is actually a problem too, because now he's not going to block the enemy coming up. I actually shouldn't have done anything. Well, no, because without the fire, he wouldn't have died. All right. So just we remove 2 Vec, we get 1 new one. That's fine. That's acceptable. I can live with this. But we do want him to actually block for us. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to preset some ice over here into water. We'll do that. We'll do the same with this. We'll go ahead and we'll set up some teleport spots here. Is what we'll do. It's not a complete waste of turn, but wow, that was that turn could have been like really, really good. This is fine. Oh, and the turn order is wrong, so it didn't even take this guy out. Oofed. Man, I really fumbled that one. Yeah, I really fumbled that one, that's for sure. mean, it's better than it was going to be originally, but it's also still worse than it could have been. Okay, so only move, don't use actions. The moment we use an action, everything else we've done before is locked in. So we can move here and teleport him into the water. Once that's done, we can go 1, 2, 3 to here, and we can then push. Oh man, this guy's in the way. Yeah, we're gonna take grid damage. I line myself up for some just pure grid damage here. Because the beetles run straight regardless. I could shoot him with fire. We could move you here, shoot you with fire, move Silica here, and attack it if we wanted, but... the other option is we leave you where you are and we shoot here, pushing him over so he doesn't attack this. Pushing him into this, they both take 1 damage. Yeah, we're gonna take grid damage. Oh man, I really whiffed it. Okay. We don't have any water space in A2. So we can't throw any of these guys in there. So let's take out this guy. So put him in here. We could put Silica here to block and push this guy, but if we did, we'd lose the time pod, which I really don't want to do. We're at risk of losing, what, 4 grid? 5 grid. We'll have 2 grid left. We're gonna have two grid left. And remember, if we run out of grid, we lose the game. The whole run's gone. Goodness gracious. Man, I made a real mistake. And it is, it's bad. It was a bad mistake. Because the issue is, the enemies are just, they're focusing on buildings. The problem is, with our guys, we can usually only deal with 3 Vec targeting grid points at a time. I just let there end up being too many of them floating around. They were supposed to clear this guy, so we didn't have to worry about him. But we don't really have to worry about him, because we can't do anything here. So he's kind of like, his 1 damage is inconsequential to this guy's 3. So what we could do is we could move Henry here and blast here and push him up. So he blocks another Vec from coming up and shoots here to miss. I think that's our best bet on this one here. Like so. And then the only other thing that's going to mitigate inbound damage is moving Silica here and pushing you back 1 so you miss. Then we're only losing 2 grid this way. Because otherwise we could go here and we'd push that way, but then you'd just be hitting this. So we'd still take the same potential grid damage. There is a chance we don't take any with our 37% chance, but yeah, who knows? Also, Silica should stand here so we can get more fire. We'll do that. All right, best we can do, losing only 2 grid. A little burn damage, a big old miss. Come on! Nope. Okay, it's gone. And they're gone. What a nice timeline. Would be shame if someone reset it. Yeah, I know, right? Kick us onto a new timeline. Alright, we've at least stopped new Vec from spawning. This guy is just going to beetle himself straight into the water, so if we just dodge him, problem solved. But that does mean that this he's going to be replaced with whatever Vec comes from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can put aid here. and have him switch with you. So we can have you block. Which is good. I can move you here. No. I can move you here, and we can shoot here to push him up, so he lets you free. And then, yeah, Silica can go here and do 3 damage by 2 from fire and 1 into the mountain to clear that guy. And then we take no damage. And we'll only have 1, 2, 3 Vec to deal with. Okay, that'll work, that'll work. That's good. Swap you. Hit you so you're free. Blast you so you're gone. Alright. Holy moly. Whoosh! Centipede's the last one. Okay. Okay. This is the last round. We don't have to worry about that guy anymore. He's gone. So if we just move here, we can go ahead and put him in the water. We have to kill all 3 of these guys if we want to get this extra objective here. Yeah, we can't. There's no way for us to do that much damage. No, we're not going to be able to get this one. We don't have what we need to do to do 3 damage to this guy. We can't do it. We can take him out. Silica can just fire twice. Once to set on fire, once to do 2 damage. You can teleport to get rid of this guy. But we can't push him twice and you do no damage. So. You can push C6 into C7. Well, we get the Tide Pod for free at the end of the turn. We just have to protect the Tide Pod. We don't have to pick it up. We just have to protect it. Yeah, so if we just have Silica... Oh. Well, that was dumb. That's right. My flamethrower has a push effect. And ain't that crazy. What was this guy even shooting at before I pushed him? Oh, he was shooting at you. Wow. Yeah, I know, right? Bruh, right? Holy moly. Well, that was something for sure. How much? He only does 2 damage. If he did 3 damage, we could have pushed him here to get him to do that. Alright. Alright. This does 1 damage, this does 3 damage. Well, there's only one option. Let's just go ahead and mitigate my mistake there. Hey, look, we can shoot fire again! Woo! Alright, fingers crossed our 37% blocks the 1 damage, but otherwise it's just 1 grid. We can survive 1 grid. We get 1 grid back. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Oh my goodness, yes! Holy moly. Okay, that went way worse than it was supposed to. But we got a Tide Pod, so hey, there you go. We get anything good? A core. I'll take it. Alright. Time for the boss fight. Hey, guess what? If we had range 3, funnily enough, that wouldn't have been a problem. Everything would have been fine. What do you know? Alright, we're good. Alright, Pinnacle Tower is under attack. My analysis processor is unable to identify the species effect threatening us. Caution is advised. Hornet Leader. Whoa, the Hornet Leader is pretty bad. This guy's pretty bad. Look at his attack. 3 in a row. Oof. Attack toe. Stabs 3 tiles in a row, doing 2 damage to each tile. Quite brutal. Yeah, no, this way. I just noticed, like, we actually have ice on this side we can play with. Better get him dropped ASAP. Yeah, unfortunately he's massive, so we can't get him with ice. We have to take out all 6 of his health. We're going to have to focus on the beetle and the centipede first, though. We're just going to have to push this guy around. So, pretty much, Henry's full job is, like, just pushing this guy. He's got a Sisyphean task. Gotta go and shove this man around. Deploy. Okay. That's not good. Okay, so once we move, this shot goes all the way to the back wall. Doesn't do anything. We can ignore that. The centipede doesn't do anything important. This guy does, but he only does 1 damage because he's not an alpha boy. So we'll probably put Silica here. And then we can shoot here. Not too important for the beetle, but it pushes this guy over here. And then we can teleport swap between these two with aid. So then he will get hit. He'll get hit for 2 damage. So we'll get 2 damage on the big boss. Turn 1, 2 damage on big boss. That's pretty good. And we block a new Vec from popping up. Actually, what am I talking about? Henry might not need to go there. Because we can get fire on him. Wait. Even better. We can get fire on him first. So then when we push him with Silica, we do 2 damage. Then he's on fire, so he takes 3 damage. We teleport him, so he'll take 2 more damage from the Scorpion. So he'll take 5 total damage, and the start of the next turn, he dies. So he can't do anything. So we just clear him out in 1 turn. Oh, that's massive. And just like that, and all we have to do is eat 2 damage and hope this doesn't... Actually, we didn't need to stand here, did we? Because he was going to do 1 damage regardless. We're just taking 1 extra damage on our mech. Kind of funny. But if we stood here, we would have gotten hit by this, so we kind of needed to get that amount of damage done. So that's fine. I mean, focusing on getting this guy out of here and still ensuring we block a mech. I mean, a Vec still would have been blocked. It's fine. We've got the repair fields, so we can have someone else repair to heal up our mechs if needed. It's fine. That's an acceptable extra damage. Wait. Resisted! Alright. Wait, this guy does 3 damage? Oh, I thought he did 2. Alright, cool. We just don't have to watch him move, that's all. Well, it's the same thing. Ooh, this guy's brutal. Silica can't move where I need you to move. Push G3 into the water? We can. Or we can use G3 to do damage for us. Yeah, we can fire and then repair. Oh, you're right, we have the extra range. Oh my goodness, we have the extra range. Yeah, so we can shoot a flame and then repair. That would then free this one up. This one's just gonna run straight. So then we could actually move you, I don't know, here. And swap them. And then your shot will come down here and probably break the ice. So we have more positions to play with. and we just move you here, push this guy over here. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that range extension has already come in to play. Look at that. Amazing. Deck drowned. So once that one's done, then we push you out of the position, and then we move you here, and then we swap your position, so now you're attacking this zone here, but he's gonna move out of the way first, right? This is gonna be attack, attack, attack. But his shot's actually gonna go over here. And then we can go ahead and heal, so we can heal up 1 health and then take 1 damage from blocking the next Vec coming up from underground. Oh, it takes 2 hits? Oh, alright, 2 hits to break it. Alright. Oh, it's acid water now. Interesting. Oh, that's fine. We can just move out of the way. We can just move out of the way this one too. This one we can just double burn and clear it. Oh, we can teleport onto that spot if we want. 2 turns, 3 enemies. If we could block, that'd be better, because then we just have 1 less enemy we have to worry about. Please stop the Vec. They're turning our special officer into acid. I know, right? They're putting their goo, and they put our goo in the water. Get your goo out of the water. What's wrong with you? Disgusting. Yeah, so we can move. I guess if we want to move here, shoot here, push him over. Right, so we push him over. We fly over here and then teleport to here to get onto that slot. And then we double burn to clear this guy, and then we'll have only 1 health left. But we will stop the Vec from popping up from underground. There we go. Right, now we only have 3 enemies we have to worry about, which we can usually handle 3. Alright, just about to die over here, Silica. You're fine, Silica. Don't worry about it. Okay, that's fine. Cool, easy. The only issue here is you going down, but we can just teleport you, because you can absorb that damage. Too bad we can't go ahead and put him in here. Actually, if we just get you free, we can just blast onto you and throw you in here, which would get you the XP you need to almost level. So if we just warp you, and then blast fire here. 5 XP. Oh, that is the level. What'd you get? Reactor bonus. Back flash, back flare, backfire, back burn, back burn. Back burn is unlocked. Nice. And then we just move Silica here and push you. And we just hope for the best this doesn't take any damage. So fingers crossed. We might lose 1 grid. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's only 70 people. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Nice. 6. We can get 2 more reactors too. Thousands of lives were saved today. Just not those 70, but the others. Yeah. The other 930. Yeah. We got those. Thankful for your time. Of the time you have sacrificed to aid us. Reactor. All right. And with that, we can just go ahead and put backburn on. Nice. What kind of goodies do you have? We can always buy 2 reactors, but Force Amp. All Vec take +1 damage when bumped, and oh my goodness, and blocking Vec? Oh, we dropped the shield ray if we did that, to be honest. That's pretty good. We were doing a lot of pushing and bumping and bashing and whatnot. Smoke pellets. Surround yourself with smoke to defend against nearby enemies. It's pretty good. Heat converter. Freeze the tile in front, but light the tile behind on fire in the process. That's not bad. And gravity well. Artillery that pulls enemies to you. I mean, our teleporting is way better than the grab well. I'm actually really tempted to drop the shield array. If we donate the shield array and the repair drop, we'll get 2 stars, which then lets us buy the force amp, and 2 cores. Pretty good. The bumping probably isn't shoves into air. No, but it's only when you bounce things into each other. So it means if we get a Vec to hit another Vec, or if they're blocking a Vec from popping up from underground, they take an extra damage. Will shields be more effective in the final island? No, well, maybe. I don't know. It's tough. It is really good, though. The thing is, it would also bring us back one power. So we'd be able to depower this and put this on move instead, getting us up to 6 move. Or we can buy another grid, not another grid, we can buy another core, and we could actually instead get another use. The problem is we can accidentally get Vec with it, is the problem. We can accidentally shield up Vec. Probably want a core on here for health, so we can get this up to 5. I think backburn's kind of important. We're gonna need that, just for extra fire everywhere. We don't need anything else on you. You're completely maxed. There's literally nothing else to do on the playback here. So realistically, we just need 1. We only need 1 core. We only need 1 more core. If we drop the shield array, we only need 1 more core. Which would mean we could buy the core. We'd have 3. We'd sell those 2, we'd buy this 1, so we'd still be at 3, and then we can buy 3 grid, which would get us up to full grid plus 38% chance. Is plus 2 damage not worth? I think plus, well, it's plus 1 damage. I think I'd rather the force amp. Oh, for the artillery? Well, the thing is, this means we now do 2 damage when we land on things. We've actually been relying on not doing damage, because if we do that onto one of our friends, onto us, if we shoot us, we now take 2 damage. So we've actually been relying on being able to do 0 damage. So I don't think I want to do that for artillery. I don't think especially 3 reactor, that's nuts. 3 core power? For us to do damage to ourselves when we're pushing people away from surrounding us? That sounds crazy. So I think we're gonna skip that. I think we're gonna drop the shield array. I liked the idea. It seemed cool. We did at least use it once. Didn't really do anything. We did use it once. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the passive force amp instead here. I think it's gonna just be more beneficial for us. Oh, it does require power. Okay. Bummer. I didn't think it needed power. Alright, that's unfortunate. We'll go ahead and we'll donate this and that. Maybe it's back at 6. We want to take at least 1 core. And with that 1 core, I was going to put it in health. But I think putting in here for move is more important. We can go buy one more core. I was hoping we can get more grid power, but I think we get that last core in here. And then that's literally all of the cores I want. Everyone's got full everything. It's just not full grid. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. So now everyone is fully kitted. There's nothing that's not powered. Nothing that's not powered that I don't want. Everything I want is powered. Alright, I think we're good to go. Final island. Final mission. Let's go. With the Vec driven off the islands, you have a chance to wipe them out at their source. You're humanity's last hope. The last stand. Volcanic Hive. Field sounds nice, but if Vec get it on accident, it's bad. Yeah, and knowing me and how things have been going of late, I'm nervous. Yeah, because we can just go and we've got this whole space of water. It's gonna be good. Chuck everything into the drink. We still need to defend these things because that's what keeps our. Remember, grid power is what keeps our mechs here in this timeline. We lose them. We lose the ability to actually fight. Okay. So, in order, environment happens first. So this guy's just going to go into lava if we move. So what we can do is we can move Abe here to go ahead and chuck him in the water. We can go ahead and move... Man, if only I could stomp on one of these things to stop more guys from popping up. It'd be nice. I guess instead, what we can do is go here, and look at that 2 damage! Get him with the damage of 2. So what we can do is we can move here. We can also get him with it. Oh, that just clears him. I've done it. Look at that. Look at the power of 2 damage from pushing him into each other. Ain't that nuts? Ain't that such a good upgrade? That force amp is so good. It's already paying in spades. Oh, it's these guys. I don't remember what these guys are. Crabs, alpha crabs. Okay. Crabs does 2 damage. Okay, one in front and then 1 behind. I see. Okay. Okay, so this guy's gonna die by fire, so he's not even gonna get a chance. He's just straight up skulled. You don't have to worry about him. We can move Silica here to block and push. We can move you here to block if we want, but well, we're blocking here. Yeah, we'll just have you block. That's fine. Anyone need healing? No? Okay. Push. Push. Now you're blocking here and you're doing damage to nothing. And, I don't know. We'll just, we'll prime you by putting you in the water. Here, heal. We don't need to heal, but that's fine. Sure, why not? And we're already crushing this, this level. This is crazy. Bonk. And locked, locked, locked. 2 damage! This force amp was such a good call. I'm already feeling so much better about this force amp. Why has this got a little triangle on it? Is it because it's double environment? It's on fire, but soon to be on lava? We're just gonna teleport you here, have you block for us. Just blasts fire over there, and Put some fire over there. Yeah, cool, done. Nice. Chucking fire everywhere. Just burninating in the entire island here. It's only got 1 health left. Wait, I didn't even notice those two were coming up. Oh, that thing explodes, I think? Yeah, it does. We'll have to go push that thing into the lava. Okay, so... You aren't attacking because you just chuck this stuff around. This is the last turn. How many enemies are we dealing with here? We're dealing with 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack, 4. So that's the problem. So we got 4 attacks we have to deal with here. Luckily, Silica here can just blast 1 in here. Blast this one for 2 damage. It's not quite enough damage. If we push, we're only going to push to here. There's still potential grid damage there. Silica can't quite get all the work done. Henry can move somewhere. Henry could move here and then push by blasting here, pushing this down. Right? So we can blast that over. So it'll do damage to him. That'd be fine. So we don't take the damage here. This guy's 3 damage is the problem. Artillery on E3? Ooh! Yeah, no, that's the call. Artillery on E3, then we can go ahead and we can double push. Because he'll be here, we can push him again. And then we can do a repair for everyone. That's the call. But we still have a problem with this guy. But he's only gonna potentially do 1 damage, 1 grid damage. Which is definitely more fine than the other options. We can just have Aid go ahead and pop this guy. Man, he only had 1 health left. I was really hoping we could take care of him before then, but no luck. Wait, we don't need to do 2 artillery, do we? Or we don't need to do 2 fires, do we? We could, if we moved. We can't block anything now. Teleport B5. The C1? What? It only works in straight lines. C5T C1? What? I'm so confused. Oh, I see what you mean. Move here to C1 and then move B1 to C1 so then he shoots this guy. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. I think we're just gonna, if we do that, and we move forward with all of our other moves, because this guy's the blobber, I don't like the blobber sucks. Then we only have to worry about the 1 blob. Potentially 1 grid damage. 37% chance of no damage. I think that is the right call there, Rude. I think you're right on that one. So we go here and we swap these 2. So he goes and takes this guy out because he does 3 damage. So let's go ahead and let's move Henry back. Go ahead and blast him. So that we can go ahead and push him all the way in. We take the other turn to heal, so now we're fully healed. Then we swap these 2. And this one's going to be taken out. We just have to, fingers crossed the blob doesn't take us out. Come on. fire! Woo! Give us more fire. Yeah, moving that crab was a good call. Nice! Resisted. Alright. Incoming seismic activity. Brace yourselves! Okay, they reset us in the center. Alright. But yeah, this is where, like, having the shield would not be useful. They're already all around us. It would only work at the very beginning of the run. Weapons cannot kill the hive. Deploying a Renfield bomb. Defend it while it climbs. Oh, okay. Now would be the time we'd want to use the shield. This is when we would want to use the shield here. Never mind. We wouldn't want to use the shield because the big boss would then get a block. Both of these guys would get blocks. Yeah, no, never mind. We don't want to use the shield. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about selling that shield now. We don't have any opportunities for good shield damage. So what we can do is we can put them on top of these rock fall locations, so we can teleport enemies on those. Definitely going to be teleporting him on this one, for sure. For sure. The real question is, what do we do with the rest? This guy is attacking us, so we're going to have to ignore him, right? Because the main thing is we can only really focus on dealing with 3 Vec at a time, right? And there's 4 of them. But 3 of them are threatening grid, which we need to not lose. So we have to focus on that. So if we bring Abe here to teleport you to Abe, and then we move Silica here to push him over into the lava, and then we move Henry here to push this one into here, we remove 3 Vec and gain 3 Vec. Flamer push B2 to B1. B2 to B1. What? Looks good. Yeah, I think this is the plan. But in order to do that, we want to make sure we do this one first. Rude, I think you're getting the grid wrong. Don't worry, you're fine. B4 to A4. Yeah. Yes, exactly what we're doing. Yep. That is the exact plan. Okay. So we have 2 of them that are going to get crushed by rocks, one that's going to run to the fiery drink, and then one that's just attacking empty space. But we're still at a disadvantage because there's 4 total Vec on the field. And only 3 of our mechs. So this is still problematic for us. We need to get down one. Oh no, not the blobs. Oh, this guy's real bad. Oh, that's bad. Not ideal, but can be dealt with. It's fine. That's bad. Okay, it looks like we got tentacles that are popping up underneath us now. So if we can swap places, it's the easiest thing. The Tyrant one is a real problem. All player units take 1 damage at the end of every turn, so we constantly take damage. Luckily, we've got 4 health on our lowest health guy. Well, that's not horrible. It's still not great. We can't deal with the blob at all. The alpha blobber, we can't deal with him at all. We can at least move here, shoot here, pushing him back and having him get tentacled, because that happens turn 1. So 6 can get tentacled. We can move Silica here. Why are you marked as a tentacle? Weird. Oh, maybe because I was still collecting her. I was thinking of moving Silica here and then pushing you over, but we gotta deal with this one. And this one would be better to teleport over. So actually, no, hold on. What we do is we can actually move Silica here. Because if we fire this way, it will take these both out, and we don't have to worry about it. Because we have the amplifier for 2 damage, we can take out the Tyrant. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to take out the Tyrant. And then we can move you here and switch with this guy, so he gets taken out. And then all that's left is the Blobber and 3 new Vec. So we're still struggling on Vec, and one of them's a Blobber, which is a... Oh, man, I hate the Blobbers. Okay, I think that's the call. Swap you, push you, shove you. Yeah. Too bad we can't be standing on any of these. Stop extra Vec from popping up. That's good. Tentacles. Alright. Armor Boy, Bug Boy, Crab, who's already on fire, which is nice. Rock Boy. Okay. Man, 3 more Vec each time. Brutal. Any way we can take out more than one at a time here. Alpha Boy? Yeah, he only does 2 damage though. At least the falling rocks are good for killing flying enemies. True. Yeah, they help clear those guys out because all the lava wouldn't do it. The tentacles would too, but yeah, the falling rocks are good. So Silica can push the blob into the lava and push this guy over so he's not attacking and doing any damage to anything except this guy here. So, and blocks one of the Vex. That's pretty good. Doesn't kill him, but at least Silica can go ahead and delay. Which means you have to worry about the others. We can move you... I guess I can move Henry here and blast... Ooh, no you can't. Well, yeah, after we shoot this guy out of the way, we can blast here to push him over so he shoots there. And we can move you here and teleport with this guy, so then while he is targeting this, he'll get crushed. And we'll still be dealing with the Blobber, we'll still be dealing with the Digger, and we'll still have 2 new spawns. Okay. Perfect. And we'll still be dealing with the Firefly. So unfortunately, this means we're going to be dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Vec this turn. This is going to be a brutal turn. Oh, the rock took fire damage. Huh. Oh, they also filled this in. Cool. Weird though. The rock burned. It's far. He'll burn to death, so we can ignore him. Wow, look at all the tentacles here. Jeez. Okay, that's a perfect blob spot. Love that blob spot. We can ignore this guy. Don't worry about him. He's just gonna burn to death. We have new Vec popping up. Even though there's only 1 turn left. The bomb will explode in 1 turn. So I guess we don't have to worry about the Vec popping up. Yeah, so he burns to death, so we can ignore him. He's actually, if we get out of the way, he's going to hit this rock, right? No, he goes last. So he'll actually go straight through everyone. We're going to have to sort him out. We might actually have to go and fly over the fire to go get rid of him. He's shooting nothing important, because we can just get out of the way. This blob's doing nothing important. So yeah, all we have to do is worry about this Firefly and this Beetle. So we can pop over here, and we can just deal with this. Done. It reminds you of Checkers? A little bit. Not really. Kind of. It's like Checkers meets XCOM, right? We just need to move this guy by shooting here. Which, I mean, we can just do by where we're standing right now, honestly. We can eat the damage. Yeah, done. Move him. Silica can move. Doesn't really matter, but do want to light this guy on fire regardless. Alright. Done. Final turn. Fire damage. Alright. That's that. Renfield bomb is ready. I recommend you leave now, or you'll share the grave with a Vec. Done. Temporal excavation? Initiated? Oh, I guess, yeah, we're tunneling through. I just got confused. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Bye, everyone. Boom. Puff. Rip machines? Yeah. We save all of our pilots, but we lose the machines. All those cores we put into them. We put a lot of cores into them, it's true. Victory! Thanks to the valiant efforts of Silica, Henry Kwan, and Dave Isamu, who I never said his last name before until now. The Vec Hive has been destroyed, saving this timeline from ultimate doom. Humanity can now begin to recover from the destruction wrought by the Vec. Island civilization, lives protected, 19,234. Total Earth lives saved, approximately 4.6 billion. Nice, that was pretty good. That run was like darn near perfect. No, can you correct me on this? Is 20k the max number of island lives? Were we really only off by 766? Is that how many lives we lost? I think that's right. This team was really good. Yeah, you only lost 766 people. Oh my goodness, that's crazy good. Like, we can skip forward here. Took us 5 hours, 4 islands secured. It's left 1 pilot to continue the fight to the next timeline. Why is this a question? How is this a question? Mech can act twice if it does not move is too powerful. It's too powerful. What do you mean, choose? There's only one option. It's too good. What is this? Have 5 enemies on fire simultaneously. Oh, I did not do that. We do have to do a 2-island victory and a 3-island victory if we want to get the other medals. But that's pretty good. These mechs are pretty strong. I was really, really worried about them, to be honest. When we started the run, I was really worried. I was like, we don't do any upfront damage. How do we clear them? Moving and burning. Burning and moving. Pretty good. All right, with that, we've got 5 new tokens and more we can unlock. So we have the Rusting Hulks, the Blitzkriegers, and the Zenith Guard that we've not played with yet on this main front page. And we got the back page. We can only unlock one of them, sadly. Yeah, we just yelled "Burn, baby, burn." Problem solved. We have the back section here that we have to sort out as well. With the Frozen Titans that rely on cryo launchers, a powerful weapon that takes the experienced pilot to master. We've got the Hazardous, which rely on nanobots feeding off dead Vec to stay alive. What? Spectacular damage output, but they slowly die over time. Wild, that's a weird one. So we have to constantly heal by having dead Vex. So this is a hyper aggro mech build. Okay, the bomber mechs. With a small army of remote explosives and flexible weapons, tactical options are endless. The Arachnophiles, which is shown the remains of defeated Vec, can be used to power smaller but less deadly mechs. Oh, okay. Mist Eaters, airborne particles provide the material needed for nanobots to repair these. Okay, so it's like a repair-y thing? Wow, these are weird looking mechs. Heat sinkers. Advancements in heat transferal technology allows these mechs to absorb fire to power their weapons. Interesting. And the Cataclysm. Armed with RST earth-shattering technology, these mechs can turn the very land against their foes. That is wild. I mean, we're probably going to play one of these 3 instead first, but... Huh. The Freezy boys actually sound pretty good. They can be really obnoxious, though. We're going to unlock them. We're going to unlock them. They're the cheapest. They only cost us 3, so next time we get 5 tokens, we can get another, and then once we get another 5 tokens, we can then buy 2 at once. But let's take a look. What's up with these guys? What do these guys have? The Aegis Mech. Prime. Spartan Shield. Bash the enemy, flipping its attack direction. Oh, now that's wild. Huh. Gain shield, do 1 more damage. Wow, that's actually, I think that's amazing. That sounds incredible. We've got the Mirror Mech, which just has the Janus cannon by default. So it's a 2-directional brute cannon that is probably going to do a lot of collateral damage, I imagine. Add 1 damage to it, add 2 damage to it. Okay. And then Ice Mech, which just, wait, freezes yourself and the target. What? So I guess we use it as, like, a shield? We use it as terrain half the time? Huh. Right, that one's crazy. That one's crazy. Okay, alright. Move yourself to block, then freeze yourself? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This actually could be a pretty good team. This Spartan Shield seems incredible. We would definitely need to pick up at least 1 more attack type thing, ideally on the Ice Mech. Give more options. Wait, it's a flying unit. Oh, okay. You have to cryo launch 4 times in 1 battle, so that means you have to keep breaking it. Trick shot, kill 3 enemies with a single attack of the juice cannon. Oh, wow, how do we do that? Oh, we'd have to get push damage to do that, but we could do that. Pacifist, kill fewer than 3 enemies in a single battle. That's easy. It's a lot of blocking. Huh. Yeah, this is an interest. I'm really intrigued by that squad, actually. This guy does the big laser damage where it's 1 up close, 2, 3, and then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, all the way down, which is wild. It can be really good. The only problem with it is buildings are going to be an issue, because it pierces through everything. Ally immune is going to be mandatory immediately. We're going to need to get that instantly. +1 damage is nice, but not required. But yeah, no, ally immunity ASAP, absolutely required. The charge mech is the one that I'm worried about. It is 2 damage, but it's also 1 damage to self. +1 damage to each individual, +1 damage. So it looks like it's 1 power makes it 3 damage and 2 to self, and 4 power is 4 damage, 2 to self. A lot of repairing needed. An attraction pulse, which requires a direct line of sight to pull them 1 tile towards you, and looks like no upgrades at all. And a shield projector, which can only be used twice per battle or 3 times per battle, and +3 area. So the defense mech I don't really like. I don't like the defense mech that much. Get over here, kill enemy by pulling it into yourself. Oh, that's funny. Get over here. Glittering C-beam. Hit 4 enemies with a single laser. Shield mastery. Block damage with shield 4 times in a single battle. Since ally immunity and building immunity have different wording. Oh! You don't think they're the same? Ooh! I think you're right. Yeah, we can only use this, we would have to use it on the charge mech all the time, yeah, the shield projector. On the Zenith guys. These two seem pretty interesting, but with the defense mech, I don't know. Defense mech's gonna be stuck doing a lot of repairing. Well, I guess the charge mech has to repair until we can get the field repair, which is a ridiculously good power. The rusting hulks, I'm not a fan of the aerial bomb. I mean, putting the smoke bomb down is nice. The one damage I don't really like so much. We need to upgrade that quickly. The rocket mech is really nice, though. Puts a little thing behind, can get up to 4 total damage on when it hits, and it pushes things backwards. Passive all smoke deals damage to enemies as well. It's just, like, the rocket mech's really good. The pulse mech is only push. Shield self, shield allies can be really good with the repulse. The jet mech, meh. Overpowered. Overpower your grid twice by earning or buying power at full. Okay, that's fine. Stormy weather, deal 12 damage with shock smoke in a single battle. Wow, that's a lot. Perfect battle, take no mech or building damage in a single battle. Repair damage is still damage. Oh, wow. Okay, that's gonna be a tough one. And the last option here is the Blitzkrieger, which I think this is gonna be a good one. I don't really know what I think about the hook mech, but I like this one. Lightning mech, in which just chain lightning for all adjacent targets, and building chain makes me think that it's so it doesn't do damage to buildings and we can chain through buildings. And then +1 damage doing 3 damage. This thing's nuts, the electric whip. The hook, on the other hand, use a grappling hook to pull mech towards objects or units to the mech. That's gonna be a tough one. The defense mech have nice turn efficiency. If you get 2, meaning full buildings a turn, and upgrade it to give 5 shields. One of your favorite, actually? Really? Okay. And then the boulder mech pushes to either side and does 2 damage. There's some pretty good options. Again, I really want to play. I want to do 1 run of each at least. I want to at least do 1 run of each. That's gonna be a tough one to get. 25 coins are needed for the mystery one. So we'll see about that. We might play the mystery squad. We might not. Who knows? Humanity last hope. Our blend of machine and Vec, created to defend Earth. But yeah, I think we go with the. I'm not sure. I'm tempted to play with either the Blitzkrieg. I kind of want to play with the Blitzkrieg mechs. The lightning sounds amazing. What is this? Has a chain whip. Oh my goodness! Attack chain through 10 tiles. Whoa. Okay. All right. Lightning War. Finish the first 2 corporate islands in under 30 minutes. I don't play fast enough for that. Hold the line. Block 4 emerging Vec in a single turn. That's gonna be tough. This hook mech seems really good, especially with it being armored. Looks like the pull doesn't do any damage, sadly. Yeah, 30-minute timer. Yeah, I'm not. There's no way. That's gonna be tough to do. That's gonna be really tough to do. I'm not sure which one I want to do. I'm not sure. We'll have to decide. But we're gonna have to decide that next time. We're gonna end the stream early. I'm feeling healthier, but I definitely used my voice a lot more today, and so it is still quite strained. And I don't want to lose it. I just got it back. I don't want to lose it. But I think what we're gonna do is we'll try for a Friday stream. Try for a stream tomorrow, which we play more Into the Breach. I'm really enjoying this game, and I'm looking forward to doing more runs, with more mechs. And then eventually I want to try both a custom one with all of my favorite mechs and a random one, and just hit random and see if we can do it. Just not re-roll, just once, and see if we can do it. So I think that'd be fun to do. We do that. Streaming on Saturday. I think the Saturday multiplayer stream is a go. I'm not 100% sure. I have to go double check with the other streamers, see if they're going to be free. But I believe we are. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you tomorrow. More Into the Breach. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.